there. How are you doing today?
Hi, good. Thank you.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Monica.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 45 years old.
Okay.
I own my own interior design business. I have 2 kids, 14 and 9. I am happily married, and I'm actually currently going through remission from breast cancer.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So tell me about what brings you today.
Well, going through chemo and radiation, that really caused me to lose a significant amount of weight, 51 pounds to be exact.
Okay.
And I'm really looking to gaining that weight back.
Okay. So you want to talk about that today in the session, and we can totally talk about that. I just want to let you know some of what to expect from the session today. We have about 25-30 minutes. So first, I'm just going to kind of ask you about some of your eating patterns, different things you like to eat, and then also some of your activity patterns. Then we can kind of talk more about different ways we can figure out how you can gain weight and what different options will work for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well then, tell me about your eating patterns. What's a typical day of eating look like for you?
Well, as for this morning, I had some Cheerios, a banana, and a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. For lunch, I had some vegetable soup, no vegetable soup, with some crackers, and then a little bit of salad and some cheese.
Okay.
For dinner, yesterday, I had a piece of chicken, half a baked potato with some butter, and some broccoli on the side. So
Okay.
I guess that would kind of give you like a day's meal.
Okay. Do you do any snacks in between, or?
No, I don't really snack. I
Okay.
mean, it's hard enough for me to eat my meals as it is because I don't really have much of an appetite.
Oh, okay.
So I eat what I can.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you try to stick to a regular 3 meals a day because you don't always have an appetite and you don't really snack very much.
Yeah, I don't really get hungry, and I tend to just, you know, I just look at the clock and I'm like, oh, it's time to eat.
Okay.
So I don't really feel hungry. When I do eat, it's like I don't really feel like I want to. But I kind of go based off of like the time, like oh, now it's time to eat lunch, now it's time to eat dinner, that sort of thing.
Okay. What influences your food choices?
I don't know. I would say just foods that I guess. I mean, I'm not really feeling much of an appetite, but I have 2 kids that have husbands, so we kind of just all go out based off of foods that we all like together.
Okay.
I believe we don't eat too bad, we try to stick to some healthy, easy to go to foods, I
Okay.
would say.
All right. And I know you said you haven't really had an appetite, but are there any foods or certain meals that you do kind of crave, or that make you kind of excited to eat, or is it not really much like that?
Honestly, it's just been dull, going through chemo radiation. You come to find that you have moments when you get sick, you feel nauseated, you have diarrhea, and it's just all together not that great.
Okay. So it sounds like probably in more recent times food and eating really hasn't been much fun for you.
Yeah, so just having those bad experiences and just feeling like that, just I'm afraid to, afraid to kind of eat in a way. It's not really intriguing to me anymore because just of what I've gone through.
Okay, that really makes sense. Tell me about your weight history. What kind of was your weight and your eating, I guess, before you had cancer?
I would say that it was pretty normal. Like just anybody else, I craved food. more than I do now.
Mm-hmm.
But I was at a good, healthy, solid 160 pounds, and then so to lose 51 pounds, that's quite a significant amount,
Yeah.
and that'll just go to show that I've kind of struggled with taking foods and
Okay.
whatnot.
And so, how has it made you feel since you've lost so much weight?
I feel so lethargic now. I feel so tired.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I have really low energy.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been kind of difficult. In the past couple of days, my appetite has grown just a little bit, but
Okay.
not by much.
Okay.
And I still have very low energy.
Okay. So it sounds like probably, the loss of weight and lack of appetite, and you might not be getting, all the nutrients you need to have enough energy throughout the day. And, it's gaining weight is something that might help reduce or give you back some of your energy to go about your day.
I think it might maybe taking in some more foods for my body to process.
Okay.
To use maybe might help. I'm just afraid of gaining too much weight.
Okay. All right. Well, you can definitely talk about that too. I think right now, since you don't have much of an appetite, that maybe gaining too much weight probably won't be an issue at this point in time. But it sounds like you do ultimately want to gain some weight. So did you have any ideas about how you might want to try to achieve that?
I'm not really too certain about some ideas. I don't really want to add bigger portions onto my plate
Okay.
because I struggle eating with the portions I already have. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Maybe some possible snacks, but other than that, I'm not too sure.
Okay. Well, if you like, I do have some ideas about different ways that you could gain weight that's helped other clients of mine. If you'd like me to share them with you, I can.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay. So I have this little sheet here, and it has some different options for you. One of them is adding more calories to your meal, but you just said that you don't know if making your meals bigger would really be best for you. So then we also have eating more often, so that would be maybe having multiple small meals or adding more snacks. And then also having high calorie beverages would be another option. So do any of these seem to resonate with you? Seem something like you'd want to try out?
Yeah, actually, eating more often might sound like a good idea.
Eating more often?
Maybe having some smaller meals might help me
Okay, well,
eating my foods better. I think maybe having a smaller portion maybe may not intimidate me so much to eat everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well, that's great.
high calorie beverages might be another option that I could look into as well.
Okay, well, good. So we have some options.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. So eating more often, do you have any ideas about how maybe you could do that throughout your day? Anything that might work for you?
I just feel like I rely on the clock still, so maybe coming up with a set schedule that I can do, that I can make, to have, every 2 to 3 hours just set, okay, now you need to have another meal, and so forth.
Okay, so having a regular schedule of eating,
Yeah.
help you to get more calories into your diet throughout the day. Okay, that's great. Any other ideas?
Not that I can think of, just, having those little extra meals I think would be probably the best bet.
Okay. Well, there are some other ideas about, adding more snacks and meals into your diet. I could share with you if you like.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay. So one of them would be, choosing high-fat foods for snacks. Like nuts, trail mix, having peanut butter, avocado is something you could add into some of your meals at home. What do you make of that?
High fat foods. Yeah, I think that would be a good way to go, especially with having smaller portions.
Okay.
I guess that would be suffice. Yeah, I'll just have to, have a list of maybe some foods to go to the store with that I can purchase in order to include in my meals.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you're open to doing that, and if you plan it out, maybe make a list when you go to the grocery store. You can make it fit easily into your schedule. Are there certain snacks that you enjoy? Or that at least that you maybe used to enjoy eating throughout the day?
I honestly couldn't say because I've had such a hard time
Okay.
eating lately. I just, I can't remember.
Yeah, of course.
The experience,
Okay. Well, would you maybe be interested in setting up like an experiment of maybe trying to incorporate more, snacks and smaller meals into your diet?
Yeah, I'd be willing to try that.
Okay. And how confident would you say you are about making a change to, eat more throughout the day?
I would say I'm pretty confident to make a change. I would like to try to, have more energy throughout the day. So I will do what I can, in order to do that. Like I said, I just have to probably come up with like a list of items that I can buy at the store that I can go shop for and start preparing my meals.
Okay, so you seem pretty confident about this, and you have some good ideas about what you want to do. Also, do you have any concerns or any barriers that you think might, you might encounter trying to eat more?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of more. If I do come up with a schedule where I eat more frequently, I will be eating by myself more or less. I'm sure my kids will not want to eat that much, and my husband isn't around all day. So I guess maybe the only barrier I would have is kind of feeling motivated to eat.
Okay.
I mean, I will try, but I think that would be the only barrier.
Okay, so maybe, being by yourself when you eat, or, eating when no one else is eating might be kind of, hard for you to be motivated to do that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you have any ideas about maybe how that could, how maybe you could fix that, or how you could, find, someone else to eat with, or not be...
I mean, I could try at least a couple times in a day to get my kids to sit. I can sit with them at least if they're not eating, just to maybe have them around and maybe tell them about my idea of snacking more and see if maybe they'll help to motivate me with that. Maybe that will work.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Getting your kids involved, maybe having them do small meals, small snacks throughout the day would be a good idea. That's wonderful. So any other barriers that you think you might encounter?
I think that would be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not very interested or confident in making this change, and 10 being very interested in making this change, where would you think you'd fall on the scale?
I would say I would be maybe about like a 7.
A 7?
Okay. Yeah.
What is motivating you to make this change?
Well, I really feel that, now I'm going through like my recovery and whatnot. I think that it would give me a second chance to just overall take care of my body and prevent myself from having further diagnosis come into my life. I don't want to have to go through that again. And I think if I can start now and my body healthy the way it is, and that'll prevent maybe some cancer coming back or any other kind of diseases coming into my life.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know, I mean, you said your kids would be a good way for you to eat more. Do you know anyone else or who else maybe would be there for you to help support you in this change?
I just live with my kids, so I feel like they would be probably the biggest supporters that I can go to
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, well, that's good. Are there any other questions you might have about, making this change?
Not really. I think that it is, I think that we have come up with some good ideas so far.
Okay.
I like those ideas, and I think that they might be beautiful.
Okay. Well, then maybe we can set up a small experiment for you to try out, and then you can come back at your next visit and we can check in and see how that worked out for you. About adding in 2 or 3 small snacks in a day. How does that sound to you?
That sounds good. I think I can do that. I think if I, like I said, I think if I make my schedule for me and I write everything down, I think that would definitely help out.
Okay, well, great. All right. Well, do you want to say maybe you'll try putting in 2 snacks throughout the day?
I think adding, well, on top of my meals, well, I guess I would make my meals smaller, right? To have consistent small meals throughout the day.
Okay, yeah, if you wanted to maybe make them a little bit smaller so that you have more of an appetite, and for, the snacks throughout the day, and you could definitely try that.
Yeah, so I think just coming up with the little, so maybe like having the same kind of breakfast, maybe having a smaller portion, and then maybe about 2 hours later having a piece of fruit or something with like some peanut butter or some nuts or something.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And
continuing it like that throughout the day. I think that would be the best way to go.
All right. Well,
looking at
well, that sounds really good. And keeping in mind the high-fat foods, they'll be higher in calories, so you won't have to eat as much, but you'll still be getting more nutrition than you are now.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, is there any other questions you want to ask me before I send you off?
Honestly, well, like we talked about the high calorie beverages. What kind of high calorie beverages could I go for?
Oh, well, if you're interested in those, some different high calorie beverages that you could try would be some kind of like nutritional shakes. Have you heard of Ensure?
Yes, I believe that smaller children usually really have something like that. I'm sure like Pediasure or something.
Yeah, it's similar to that, but adults drink it, and it's just kind of some added nutrition, and it would be maybe also a good idea for even a snack, one of your snacks throughout the day. Would be having maybe one of those beverages.
And I think that would be easy for me to do.
Yeah, and then also another one would be Carnation Instant Breakfast. Have you heard of that?
No, I'm not too familiar with that.
It's similar to the Ensure. It's basically just a powder that you add to your drink. You could add it to milk, whatever you like, and it's just some added nutrition, added nutrients that will help add some more calories.
Yeah, that sounds great too. I think maybe if I feel more comfortable, I just might substitute a snack with a beverage like that.
Yeah, that's great. Alright, well,
but I think that's about it though.
Okay, well, wonderful. I'll see you. We can make another appointment, and I'll see you soon to see how the experiment goes.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you so much for coming. For allowing me to be here.
Yeah, of course.